I've got the world on a string, I'm sitting on a rainbow. I've got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life. I'm in love.
Good morning, you're with the Connextion Girls. I'm Michelle Herlihy.
And I'm Tracy Ellis, and we're the speed dating specialists and spokeswomen for building better relationships.
The information that Tracy and I bring you each week is a combination of research and personal experience. As we are over 40, we have children, and we're dating.
So that makes us qualified.
I would say so.
Well, we're very excited about the topic we're talking about today. We've done a lot in the past shows about spicing up your relationship and what women want, but today it's all about the guy. It's all about what do men want us to know about them in a relationship, and to make that chemistry even better.
Yeah, and I think that's key. We really do need to know what they're thinking and what they need from us, because that's the way it's going to move forward and create a healthy relationship.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Opportunity to speak with a lot of different men to come up with what we feel are the top 4 elements that they've brought forward. And lucky for us, we have a large database of men, as Tracy has worked in the shave and hair barber for men for 25 years, and so that gives us a good start.
We'll go with 25.
Yeah, 25.
A little more than that, but
so and with Father's Day.
Yes, well, we're on the heels of Father's Day, so this is a great time to celebrate the man in your life and just honor him for who he is.
That's
and hear his heart and what he's looking for.
Right. So the first one on our list?
Compliments.
Compliments.
I think that has been probably one of the biggest ones that you get. And it's not just about, hey, that looks good on you. It's just about maybe their physique or their ability to be just a great man or provider, or
But
Mr.
we're so used to getting compliments. You're pretty. You smell good. And we kind of forget to do that to the men. And I think they brought forward to us that was something that was missing, and it really makes them know that you are just as attracted to them as they are to you.
Yes,
and we forget to do that.
And that all helps in that chemistry and making them feel desirable to you as well.
A little longer in the stare when you're out to dinner, just to gaze.
Yeah.
You could even tell them, you know what, I just forgot what you were saying because I was so, I just couldn't take my eyes off you.
Yes.
We have a hard time saying that sometimes,
I don't.
But man, they like that.
They do like that.
Maybe feeling his arms.
Oh yeah, feel those arms.
Whatever. So compliments was big. Every one of them brought that up. They don't get enough of it, and they love to hear it from a woman they're attracted to in all sorts of ways. And it's like, and they did say, although the chemistry thing and talking about the physique was probably number 1, but just complimenting them on all the kind of things that they bring forth helps to spice the relationship.
Yes, that attraction.
The attraction. Fuel the attraction.
Yeah, exactly. So on to number 2. And this one is something that actually kind of falls by the wayside, I think, a lot. And it's really appreciating his reliability.
Yeah.
Celebrate the fact that he showed up. I know that sounds really bad, but celebrate that.
Yeah.
That he's honored your time or called you when he was supposed to call you, or
a lot of the men brought forward that those little things were taken for granted, and they weren't acknowledged. They just, I guess it's expected, and so just for us to verbalize those little things, so and it makes them know that we're attracted to them for those good qualities, right? Not the obvious
and that
bad
makes
boy.
Them sexier to us too.
That's right.
That they respected our time and honored our time.
Right.
Being reliable.
And we're not going after the bad boy like we did when we were 20.
No, those days are gone, we hope.
That's right. We need reliability, and we want to honor them and tell them that every time little things come up, like just phoning when they say they're going to phone, or showing up on time for the date, and little
So
things.
celebrate them. Celebrate their reliability. I think
Because really that's what we
important.
want as women, so they just want to be acknowledged for it, and I think we forget to tell them that. So number 3 on the list was honesty, and all the men said that we must forgive them for being ignorant about women. That's how they put it.
That is how they did. Yeah.
And so I think what it is men want to try and fix things all the time, and when we go to them at the end of the day and we have a question or we're stressed and they give us this honest answer, I think we talked about this in another show, we may not actually need the answer, we just need a hug, or we need just a closeness or something, and
To be heard.
to be heard.
Yeah.
And sometimes we take what they say too personally.
Yes.
So that's what they were. The main thing they were saying is women need to not take what their honesty and how they answer
Yeah.
questions so
And-
personally.
And the one thing about men is that with their buddies they can bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, they can whatever.
You don't
they
have a
can
beep
fabricate. Beep. They can, change the story or fabricate whatever they want. But with a woman in a
Yeah.
relationship, somebody that they really care about, they're going to be honest. They want honesty as well. I mean, they want us to be honest with them. If we're not feeling it, or if we're not if we're not into the relationship, or whatever, they want us to be honest. That was the other thing that they said, that they want honesty. It doesn't matter how much it's going to
Right.
hurt their
Yeah.
feelings. We're always trying to not hurt their feelings, but
Yeah.
we do more damage than if we are honest. So they
And-
want honesty, and
Yeah.
they're going to tell you if they don't like your mother-in-law. That's not going to go over so well.
But
You
we're
know?
not supposed to get so sensitive about things like that. They will be honest, and never to put them down or put negativity on them
No.
when they have been honest, because what that does is it creates a man who starts to censor how they answer your questions.
Yeah.
And then the breakdown of communication starts, and as women, that's the one no, we don't want to break down a communication,
Yeah.
so we want our men to be able to talk to us. So never put them down when they've actually been honest, and not to take what they do say so personally.
Seriously. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that was
period. Yeah.
a key one. Yeah.
Yeah, very, very important. And then, you know what? And then, of course, I think this one is really a very significant one, and it's just about a healthy role model
Yes.
in their lives. As a man, whether you're going into a blended family or you're dating a new relationship that has children, or you have children, the woman is going to look to see how you respond in your circumstances with your exes and how that relationship plays out. And what kind of role model are they?
And acknowledging them, I mean, the blended families, we've talked about that in other shows. It's a very difficult thing when you're dating over 40 and you both have children. Some are older, younger, but just the blending of families and getting to know each other takes a long time. If the new man in your life is participating at any level as a role model to your children, that needs to be acknowledged.
Yeah.
And it can be the simplest things, but like you said, it takes a village to raise a
It
child.
does take, yes, it
Yeah.
does. And for the guy, you know what? It's so important for us women to not diminish what they do as a father or a role model. You know what? If you come home from work and he sent the kid out to the neighbor's house with a dirty old T-shirt, meanwhile he just spent 3 hours doing homework with him, and we're going to say, well, why did you send him out with a dirty shirt? Well, how about the homework that we just spent together?
Right.
It's it's acknowledging the good that they've done,
Absolutely.
rather than putting down the little things that we might think are important.
Yeah.
They're not as significant to them, really. Is a dirty shirt that big of a deal?
Yeah.
No. So it's
Yeah.
really celebrating again who they are as a parent and a role model, and
Which is so important to well, it's important to any relationship, especially the blended family, because getting to be that role model takes a little bit more, it's just different when it's not your own children. So if they've done that role eloquently, and it needs to be told, you know, because it's rare. It's a
Yeah,
rare
it's
thing.
very
This
rare.
is and I think if you have somebody that can provide a role model to your children in any capacity, that needs to be brought to their attention and thanking them.
celebrated that.
Yeah, definitely.
Celebrate what their input is and what they do
Yeah, I think
as
that's
a healthy role model.
Yeah.
Children are going to benefit from it. Everybody will benefit from it, and the relationship will flourish.
And that's what this is all about.
So we want to help flourish those relationships.
We do.
Life is a beautiful thing.
Life is a beautiful thing.
As long as I hold that string.
As I've got hold of that string.
I think that covers pretty much everything that we needed to talk about.
I think so. Those are the 4 key points. There is actually a lot of other things they brought forward, but out of all the men we talked to, those were the 4 issues that kept coming up.
Yeah.
So,
And really, it's the age-old KISS mentality. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what they are. Just keep it simple.
That's right.
They're very simple creatures, and we are not. So,
this is true, yeah. That's why more of our shows are tailored to the other way around, but
yeah.
you know, but they needed to be heard, and we need to hear them because they're half of this whole equation. So.
Absolutely.
Bye for now.
Ciao.
What a life.
What